Ending homelessness. Most people in the United States are fortunate to never have to endure the harsh reality of homelessness. But for a large part of Americans, this is a reality and a nightmare. What is homelessness? According to Wikipedia, homelessness is defined as living in housing that is below the minimum standard or lacks secure tenure. People can be categorized as homeless if they are living on the streets, which is primary homelessness, moving between temporary shelters, including houses of friends, family, and emergency accommodation, which is secondary homelessness, living in private boarding houses without a private bathroom or security of tenure, which is temporary homelessness. The legal definition of homeless varies from country to country or among different jurisdictions in the same country or region. People who are homeless are most often unable to acquire and maintain regular, safe, secure, and adequate housing due to an unsteady or lack of income. Homelessness and poverty are interrelated. In 2005, an estimated 100 million people worldwide were homeless, and as many as 1 billion people live as squatters, refugees, or in temporary shelters, all lacking adequate housing. Historically, in the Western countries, the majority of homeless have been men, 50 to 80%, with single males particularly overrepresented. When compared to the general population, people who are homeless experience higher rates of adverse physical and mental health outcomes. Homelessness is also associated with the high risk of suicide attempts. Today, I will be discussing the facts of this unimaginable situation that so many Americans have endured. Then, I will bring to your attention three organizations that are making a difference to help end homelessness. After that, I will give you many options on how you can help with this ongoing problem that America faces every day. Finally, I will be asking you to visualize yourself being homeless and asking you to take immediate action by donating to one of these organizations that I'm going to tell you about, and so you can help stop the ongoing struggle of homelessness. What does this have to do with me, you ask? Well, actually, it has everything to do with you. According to the report, the state of homelessness in America, due to decades of misguided and faulty policies, homelessness is a serious problem. Over half a million people go homeless on a single night in the United States. Approximately 65% are found in homeless shelters, and the other 35%, just under 200,000, are found unsheltered on our streets in places not intended for human habitation, such as sidewalks, parks, cars, or abandoned buildings. Homelessness almost always involves people facing desperate situations and extreme hardships. They must make choices among very limited options, often in the context of extreme duress, substance abuse disorders, untreated mental illness, or unintended consequences from well-intentioned policies. Improve policies that address the underlying cause of the problem and more effectively serve some of the most vulnerable members of society are needed. Contrary to report trends, it is unclear whether homelessness in the United States has actually decreased since 2007 due to an inconstant definition of homelessness and miscounting of unsheltered homeless populations. Who is helping with this ongoing problem in America? That is a great question. The Star of Hope is just one of the three organizations that I will be talking to you about today. They provide many programs that consist of career development curriculum, personal development curriculum, spiritual life programs, workforce development, computer learning centers, counseling, emergency walk-in centers, health clinics, New Hope Substance Abuse Recovery, on-site daycare, parenting classes, partnership with other agencies, new journey classes, and preventative services. According to the Star of Hope's website, the Star of Hope's Men's Development Center houses over 300 men nightly and provides emergency and residential programs. At times, due to extreme weather, the center will go into overflow mode and accommodate up to 100 additional clients. Chapel services are offered 3 times a day as well as meals. Showers and a clean change of clothing are also provided. Each day at the Women and Family Development Center houses up to 150 families and 180 single women, which start them on the path to stability. Another organization is the Volunteers of America. According to their website, in 2017, over 553,000 Americans were homeless. 40 million people struggle with hunger, and 40.6 million officially live in poverty. Volunteers of America works to prevent and end homelessness through a range of support services, including eviction prevention, emergency services, transitional housing, and permanent affordable housing. Once they engage in homeless individuals, including youth and families with children, they stay with them for as long as it takes to return them to self-sufficiency. The other organization is the Coalition for the Homeless. In 2018, more than 39,000 people in Harris, Fort Bend, and Montgomery counties access some type of homeless service. And when you include prevention and other services like clothing or food assistance, the number jumps to nearly 57,000 people. For every dollar you donate to the coalition, they bring an additional $26 in public funding into the community to implement nationally recognized programs with a proven success rate. The coalition plays a key role in conveying more than 100 partners, facilitating collaboration to ensure we are working together effectively and efficiently, and braiding together multiple complex funding streams to the tune of $52 million in the past year alone, according to their website. All these organizations are here to help with ending homelessness and the rehabilitation of the people that have endured some type of homelessness. All three are nonprofit and nationwide organizations that will help make a difference in the world if we do our part and donate. A lot of people see the homeless on the side of the street, the side of the road, asking for money, and many people do not give anything because they think that people are just going to spend it on drugs and alcohol. Well, this is true. According to the website of Addiction Resource, 1 in 5 homeless individuals has a substance abuse problem. That is why it is important to donate to the organizations instead of giving it to the individuals panhandling on the street corner. If you feel sorry for the people on the streets and want to give them something, then you can give them some food or other items that might be useful other than handing them money. You can give them information on the various programs that these organizations offer so they can try and help get off the street. Imagine this. You lost your job, you could not pay your rent, and did not have anyone to help you pay your rent. Then your landlord kicks you out on the street. You do not have any family or friends that you could that they could take you in. Where would you go? What would you take with you? You're unsure where you're going to sleep at night, and you realize there are shelters that will take you in and give you assistance to help you get you back on your feet. This is true for so many people in America. How can I help, you ask? There are many ways to help with this fight against ending homelessness. One way is to get involved with your local food bank or any organization that helps the homeless. When you contact them, you can become a volunteer to help with feeding the homeless or even help with loading up groceries to hand out to the needy. Volunteering your time is something a lot of people never do because they have busy lives and are not affected by the homelessness, so they do not care or even try to volunteer or donate. For those of you that really do not have the time, you can donate to any of the organizations listed above. When you donate, you are providing food, shelter, and rehabilitation to the people who are struggling with homelessness. According to an article, How to Help the Homeless, a couple other things you can donate besides money is food, clothing items, and recreational items. You could probably find a lot of stuff in your house that you do not use anymore that will be useful to those without. Another person's trash is another person's. Someone's trash is another person's treasure. The Houston Food Bank is a local organization that focuses on the Houston area to provide help to the people of this great city before and after they need it. They provide many of the same services, and they have many different partners they work with to feed or distribute clothes, food, and provide many effective programs to all those who are homeless or even in need to prevent them from going homeless. How can you help today with ending the homelessness in your city? So there you have it. I just gave you plenty of information on the ongoing problem of homelessness in America, the organizations that are fighting to end homelessness, and how you can make a difference in ending homelessness in our country. Homelessness is an ongoing cycle that is only getting bigger unless you make a commitment and help put an end to break the cycle of homelessness. I will be passing around an envelope, and I am asking you to donate as much as you can to any of the organizations that will help fight to end homelessness. I am also passing around a notebook where you can sign up to become a volunteer to help those in need. I am asking you to help and donate or volunteer like you would if it was you or a family member that was in these terrible situations. Remember, you can make a difference in saving the life of the less fortunate, and it will make you feel good in your heart at the same time. Thank you for your donations.